Was there anything advice that you received about the business that really stands out?
One thing I'll say that a lot of comics don't do, and I see it every day, and I go, if you just change that, you'll be better, but you won't change it because you're stubborn and you're an egomaniac. And look, I'm guilty as well, but you gotta self-critique. What's up with these comics who get off stage and they go, all right, that went well, let's get a drink. And I'm like, you should be cutting your wrist right now, you bombed so bad. What are you, crazy? You got to go home and think about that. Like, that was so horrific. And then look, like the guy on after you or the girl on after you is murdering and you just die. That crowd is hot and you die. You don't even know it. Come on, self-critique. Or how about these guys or gals who do a show and they'll be doing great and one joke bombs. And I'm like, oh yeah, that one joke bomb. And they're like, I'm keeping it. And they do it every show. And I'm like, that joke is dying. Why do you keep it? Or why not change it? Or whatever. And I guess it's like a delusional thing. Like, hey, it's me. I'm great. Fuck it. You know, I don't know what that is, but you gotta be aware of what's happening on stage when you're on stage. Like, you can't be biased to your own act or your own opinions. Like, if you suck, you suck, and you have to accept that, and you're not gonna get better until you accept it. So everybody thinks, I'm great. I'm great. You're not great. Go get great. Let us tell you you're great. Who cares what you think? We got to tell you. That's all. That's just a problem in society, I think. No one's internalizing anything. They're just like, everything sucks. That sucks. You suck. I'm great. Fuck you. You suck. You get better. And ironically, society will get better when you get better. Aha.
Do you have other pet peeves that you see newer comedians or performers doing or mistakes you see them making?
Oh, I got a million pet peeves. I'm a cunt. I'm a douche. So I hate, there's too many likes. Every comic says like. It's like they put a like in where they don't need to. So I was out at like a bar with my friends. No, you're out at a bar. Why are you saying like a bar? You were at a bar. I mean, was it different than a bar? Because now you're ruining the word like. The word like is very useful. You know, you could say, and I was like, fuck you. Or you can be like, that's like a chair. A table's like a whatever, you know? So like is important and it's useful, but you're saying it 800 times. So now I get pissed and I can't not hear you saying like. So that's a weird pet peeve. Too many words in a setup that are unnecessary. I'm like, that setup could be cut in half. So that's a weird thing. Boy, me and my friend always talk about how everybody's punchline now is a name, you know? It'll be like, whatever, Greg. And Greg is the laugh line. I'm like, that's not even a joke. You just said the guy's name funny or wacky, you know? So that's a weird pet peeve. But I have more, but I can't think of them. I got a million. If I put on a special right now, I can go that. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But again, I'm a douche.
Like Karen, right? It's
well, Karen at least is like a thing now.
Right.
See, I just did it. It's a thing. It's not like a thing. It's a thing. Karen's a thing now, so that I get. But when they just go, whatever, Caleb. All right. Oh, here's another one I hate. This is big in the hipster world. The cowardice when they have their like a corny joke and they go, plant. Is there a plant in the audience? Right? Ficus. You get it? Because it's a plant. But they say the joke jokingly because they're not proud of it. I'm like, hey, you wrote the joke. Stand behind it, you coward. You're trying to play it off like, oh, that was corny and I'm aware of it. Yeah, but you still wrote it, you chooch. Own the fact that you wrote a corny joke and say it with pride. Don't act like you're above it. You wrote the fucking thing.
A lot of people do that with any joke because of the lack of confidence. And I see that a lot. There's also the thing where they go, oh, that's a new joke. I'm not going to do that one again. And they pretend to scratch it off.
or that was for me.
Yeah,
well, then go perform alone then. Because the audience is here, paid to see you. Oh, how about this one? This is like a cool guy move. They get on stage, they go, oh, shit, what do I want to talk about? What's going on? Shut the fuck up. You knew this was happening 10 hours ago. Don't act like we put you in a burlap sack, threw you in a trunk of a car, and put you on stage and threw some water in your face. Oh, shit, what's going on? What's going on? One of my friends, he's like a big pothead. Everything, he's like, oh, I'm so high. What do I want to talk about? I'm like, what do you mean, what do you want to talk about? You have an act. You got a back pocket full of jokes. Do the jokes. But I get it. It's a shtick and it's a cool look or whatever. But that one just annoys me.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.